How's it going, guys? Man here, back with episode 2 of my Road to Rank 10 series for the Go Battle League Season 2. So, I'm going to jump right into the battles here, and going off with the Drifblim against the Raichu. I did switch up my team, still going to be using Drifblim, Mawile, and Wishcash. And as you can see, I do go up against the Raichu here, and Raichu is obviously a threat to my Drifblim, so I have to get out of there. I do go ahead and switch out as soon as they get to that Thunder Punch, and they go ahead and switch into their own, or not their own Mawile, but they go ahead and switch into Toxic, which obviously is bad news for Mawile. But I do get a shield here with the Power Punch, so it's actually really good. So they do have energy for Mud Bomb and a Slow Drum ready to go. They do farm up some extra energy on me here, and I'm actually going to let this attack go through. It is going to be Slow Drum doing a decent amount of damage against my Wishcash, but I am going to farm up here. They do get off another charge move, which I am going to shield, and again, I'm just going to farm up till I get 2 Mud Bombs, and then go ahead and launch them. So, do launch the first one. I'm hoping to get a shield, because if I do, that'd be awesome. Which I actually am able to get here, and I do go ahead and launch another Mud Bomb right away. So this is going to take out the Toxicroak, and they're going to actually go ahead and bring back in their Raichu. Going to go ahead and shield the Thunder Punch, because I'm actually will be able to get off another Mud Bomb before they get to a Thunder Punch here. And since they have no shields, I'm going to go ahead and obviously KO the Alolan Raichu. So that goes down, and then their last Pokemon is going to be Registeel. Very good for me, because I am actually able to get to another Mud Bomb here before they get to a Flash Cannon or a Focus Blast. Again, Mud Bomb going to be super effective, and I tried to switch out to my Drifblim there to take the hit, but I wasn't fast enough, so I miscounted there, which is fine though, because I do have the Shadow Ball ready to go, and I do farm up some extra energy here, and I actually go for an Icy Wind here first, because this will debuff the Flash Cannon, which actually will allow my Drifblim to survive. So if I would have gone with the Shadow Ball here, this Flash Cannon would have actually taken me out. But because I did debuff it, I'm able to survive and actually build up to the Shadow Ball, which will take game 1 here. So I'm going to go ahead and launch the Shadow Ball, which will KO the Registeel. So going on to the next game here, we have RS600D. Some of the names too I kind of find funny. I like to see what people name their trainers and stuff. But so you can see here, we go up against a purified Mawile, which this guy knows what's up. This guy knows how to use Mawile, and as you can see, Fire Fang doing a good amount of damage, even though it's not very effective here. And they do go for the Power Up Punch themselves. So again, I love the strategy here. Again, Mawile again becoming one of my favorite Pokemon. But I do go for the Shadow Ball here, which they do shield, which caught me off guard. I didn't expect them to shield right away. But it is what it is, so I actually am going to go for the Icy Wind here. This is going to be another Power Up Punch. Going to let it go through. Again, not going to be very effective whatsoever, and go for the Icy Wind here. And to my surprise, they actually do end up shielding this as well. So now they're down both their shields. I still got both of mine, which is perfect. And I'm trying to get to another Icy Wind there, but as you can see, because of the new over-tapping situation that's currently happening in the Go Battle League, and also PvP in general, my Drifblim does faint out. Do go ahead and switch to the Wishcash. They go ahead and switch to their own Wishcash. I do have energy advantage, and I do have an extra shield as well, so I'm going to go ahead and let this first round go through, because again, there's no need to point it. Go ahead and pull out some extra energy here, and again, I have 2 Mud Bombs ready to go against his own Wishcash here. So there goes the first one, and here comes the second one here. Again, which is why I like to, if you have, not like to, but I always suggest that if you have the ability to charge up double Mud Bombs, then go for it, because obviously it will pay out. They go for their own Mud Bomb here, and as you can see, I'm able to get to a third one. So I'm going to go ahead and launch this one. This won't KO it, it'll become dangerously low though, and I'm actually able to finish off with the Mud Shots. So now they have 2 Pokemon left. They're bringing a Skarmory. Very, very good news for me. And I'm actually also able to get to a Blizzard here, which is going to do massive damage to the Skarmory, since they have no more shields, since they wanted to protect the Mawile so badly. And the Skarmory is going to take me down. But again, it's fine. I have my own Fire Fang Mawile here, and it's obviously just going to run through the Skarmory here. I do decide to shield. Probably didn't need to. I mean, it was going to be a Sky Attack, but just on the off chance, I miscounted, and they've gone for the Flash Cannon, because you can see here they do have another Sky Attack ready to go. So I go for the Power Up Punch, which is going to absolutely melt the Skarmory here. And they do actually switch out to Mawile, which is very smart, but it didn't matter, as you can see, because now Mawile is just going to flame down the Skarmory. So going on to the next game here, We have Expedia 99, and we have Altaria versus Triple. Another decent matchup here. It does favor me because of the Icy Wind. So again, that's immediately what we're going to go for here. And I do expect them to shield the Icy Wind. But again, it doesn't really matter because basically if they shield it, which they do, then that's good against me because, you know, I got them to waste the shield. And I actually am going to retaliate with my own shield here, even though I didn't really need to. But I'm going to go ahead and just basically just go straight Icy Winds on the Altaria here. So, again, hoping to draw another shield. But they do allow it to go through, which does, again, you can see massive damage. And I decided to allow this Sky Attack to go through on me because I didn't want to waste both my shields. They would have survived that because of being debuffed twice. But they still are able to take me out. But as you can see, Wishcash has literally like no health left. Or not Wishcash, the Altaria has no health left. Bring in Wishcash, they're bringing a Swampert. Again, this match could go either way. Swampert, you know, Hydro Cannons do a ton of damage regardless. And it's also very spammy, just like Wishcash. Go ahead and go for the Mud Bomb here. Again, hoping to at least get his shield or do a decent amount of damage. They don't shield it. And they go for another Mud Bomb here. Again, just hoping to get the shield, which they do, which is good for me. And now I'm going to go ahead and try to build up as much energy as I can. I have to shield this Hydro Cannon here, otherwise Mawile would not stand a chance whatsoever. And we're just going to do as much damage, build up some extra energy, then go for a Mud Bomb here, which is going to do a good amount of damage on the Swampert, and I'm actually able to feint him down with the Mud Shots. So, and I do have another Mud Bomb ready to go. As you can see, it is going to be that Registeel to bring in. So just power up some extra energy, and I have 2 Mud Bombs ready to go once again. There's the first one, and then there's the second one. So now I'm in a good position regardless if they decide to use a charge move against me or not, which they will. So this will be, I believe this is a Flash Cannon, which would be, yeah, so Flash Cannon. And I go ahead and bring in Mawile, which is just going to eat away at the Registeel. So again, Mawile, I've said it before, Mawile becoming one of my favorite Pokemon for the Go Battle League and just straight League in general. So going on to our next battle, we have Drifloon versus Jirachi. Now Jirachi is a scary Pokemon, mainly because of the fact that Doom Desire just hits so hard. And see here, I go for the Shadow Ball, but my opponent is smart and they do shield that. So they go ahead and switch out to Umbreon, and I immediately switch out because obviously Umbreon's just going to destroy my Drifloon. And Umbreon is just another very tanky Pokemon, and I really don't have much to counter the Umbreon for this team. I do go for Blizzard, hoping to do a good amount of damage because it will hit hard. And they do let it go through, which is good. But again, Umbreon's just super tanky, and it's very annoying to deal with. So, but I can understand why people use it. So, just gonna go ahead and charge up as much as possible. I go ahead and do shield this here. As you can see, I do have 1 Mud Bomb ready to go, and I'm building up for another one basically. So now I can try to launch 2 Mud Bombs back to back, hoping to get another shield or just do much damage as possible. They do shield that, but they do have another shield of their own. So here I'm debating what I want to do. I decide to allow my Wishcash to go down, which probably wasn't the best play in my opinion. Even though I do have Power Punch here, you know, it is what it is. I do decide to shield the Foul Play here, and I do go ahead and launch the Power Punch, which is going to be super effective. But as you can see, Umbreon's still just a tank, so it does take the hit. Brings in its own Wishcash, brings in Swampert here, and this is where I should have saved my shield, because I would probably be able to survive longer if I didn't waste it on the Umbreon there. So I go ahead and switch into Drifblim. Not really gonna help me, to be honest. As you can see, Swampert, that Hydro Cannon is just deadly. I go for the Shadow Ball. This will be enough to take out the Swampert here, but they still have a basically full health Jirachi. So yeah, so this is where I kind of messed up, as you can see, because Doom Desire is going to take me out, but it is what it is. Simple mistake on my part, and you know, I can't really complain for my own fault. So my opponent does take that game there, and going on to, I believe, going to be the last game of the video here, and we're going to start off with Drifloon, obviously, into Registeel. Now again, basically just going to go Shadow Ball here and just do as much damage as possible. So they do get off of the flash cannon right away. I am going to shield that because that would do a good amount of damage to my Drifloon here. And we're going to go ahead and launch an Icy Wind here, hoping to get a shield. So, which they don't, which is completely fine actually. So we're actually going to go ahead and let this flash cannon go through because it has been debuffed now, so we'll be able to survive this. It won't do nearly as much damage as the first one would have. And I go ahead and launch the Shadow Ball. So, hoping to get a shield, but they don't, so I think they were expecting another Icy Wind, which is completely fine. And what's actually pretty cool here is I'm actually able to get to another Icy Wind, so I don't know if they were overcharging on purpose or not, but I'm going to go ahead and use that. And they don't shield it again, which is completely funny. And because it's been debuffed twice, this is pretty cool here, I'm able to survive another Flash Cannon and actually faint down the Register, which I thought was kind of cool. So they go ahead and bring in Skarmory, which is fine by me because I do have the Mawile here. I'm just going to go ahead and Fire Fang away. And then they decide to bring in Meganium, which was not the best call on their part. They probably were better off staying in with the Skarmory, but Meganium having access to Earthquake is probably the reason why they decided to bring it in. So I'm going to go ahead and shield this, totally expecting an Earthquake. But it is a Frenzy Plant, so they did bait me, but Frenzy Plant still would have done a ton of damage to Mawile. But I'm just glad I did have the shield there. I'm going to go ahead and power up a bunch of the Meganium and then feint it out before I can get to another charge move. And then my opponent decides to quit. So, yeah, Mawile showing itself to, proving itself basically, again, why it's my favorite. I do go on another 4-0 win. I'm going to go ahead and catch the Snivy here, which, again, don't need any more Snivies. Really wish they would actually put the legendaries back in here because I still don't actually have Shiny Verzion as recording this video. So, might have to go out and try to get one later on. So I'm going to go ahead and catch the Snivy, claim the rest of the rewards, and then we actually will be hitting rank 8 as well in the video. So hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take it easy.
Those medical pills are pushing me over. I kill my fill 3 times a day. These heads and no fuse won't make me sober.